Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. My name is Rizky Rifdhatul, number 29 from Natural Science 2. On this occasion, I will present an analysis of a song entitled Lose by NIKI. But before that, let's get to know about Lose. Next slide, please. Okay. Lose is an emotional piano ballad which tells the story of Nikki's family relationship whom she wishes to be with. The moon, even without any material love present between them. The sentences in the song that underlined, I don't need a reason to keep on dreaming that I can win this stupid thing called love. It is the third single from Nicki's debut album Moonchild and gained much attention after a duet challenge with Nicki as a popularizer on TikTok. So what did Nicki say about Lose? Nicki said, Lose was recorded in one take to no metronome. It started with just the piano and I began playing section of to a corner and I sang in my little makeshift boat in another. What you hear now is exactly how it was first recorded. Everything was kept and unchanged. Uh, let's listen together to this.
Oh, I will never know if you love me or my calling, but I don't mind, 'cause I ain't tryna be the one. Been through this 1,000 times. I don't need to take your heart. You keep yours, I'll keep mine. All I really know is when I'm lonely. I hate that I'm lonely, and that's why I let you win. And maybe in another life we fight all day, kiss all night. But I don't wanna break your heart. You keep yours, I'll keep mine. What's the use? I don't need a
So here's the lyrics, and then here's the translate as you can see on the screen. And this is analyze parts of the song. Paragraph 1 is verse 1, and then paragraph 2 is verse 2. Next slide, please. Paragraph 3 is pre-chorus, paragraph 4 is chorus, and then paragraph 5 is uh, sorry, paragraph 3 is pre-chorus 2, paragraph, and the last paragraph is chorus 2. And this is the paraphrase. Nikki has having a big fight with her lover, so the romantic relationship between the two people is at its lowest point. The reason they fought was probably because her boyfriend no longer loved and respected Nikki. The lyrics, I will never know if you love me or my company. However, whether her lover loves her or not, Nikki doesn't care anymore. Because all this time, Nikki has fought hard to maintain this relationship. Nikki has always tried to be a special person for her lover. The lyrics have been through this 1,000 times. Explain that Nikki has fought thousands of times, but in reality, Nikki's struggles always result in wounds from her lover. And then, tired of and fed up with her romantic relationship, Nikki's main focus is she just wants to care for and protect her own heart. Nikki doesn't want to guard anyone's heart, including guarding her lover's heart, so Nikki then told her lover to guard his own heart. The lyrics, I don't need to take your heart, you keep yours, I'll keep mine. Choosing to end the relationship with her lover, choosing to live alone and feeling lonely is a tough decision for Nikki. The lyric, I hate that I'm lonely, because actually Nikki's heart still wants her lover back. However, choosing to return to love is also not the right choice, considering that no one can guarantee that the relationship will ever produce happiness. Nikki is just afraid that if this relationship continues, it will actually make Nikki and her lover's heart even more hurt. The lyrics, but I don't want to break your heart, you keep yours, I'll keep mine. Nikki and her lover understand that their relationship will only end in pain. They also know very well that this relationship has turned into a toxic relationship, so it needs to be maintained again. The situation that made them think about separating as the best solution. The lyrics, I know we know better, so we both better work. Instead of having to fight, instead of having to keep hurting each other, we can finally give up or lose. Stop dreaming, stop hoping, stop loving. Love is the best word Nikki can say because it's useless for Nikki to fight if all that she gets is wounds. Nikki has fought hard to maintain this relationship, but to no avail. The reality is that not all relationships can be maintained. There are relationships that must ultimately end so as not to hurt each other further. The lyrics is, I don't need a reason to keep on dreaming that we don't lose. What's the use? I don't need the reason to keep on dreaming that we can win at anything at all. So it can be concluded that the paraphrase as a whole is Luz tells the story of a relationship that is full of turmoil and is at its lowest point where it seems like there is no common ground. Therefore, she, which means Nikki, wants to give up on this relationship that are in turmoil and their lowest point sometimes have to end and no longer need to be maintained. Instead of having to keep arguing, instead of having to keep hurting each other, Nikki finally give up on lose. Stop dreaming, giving up hope, giving up on love, on love because even if the relationship lasts, it doesn't necessarily mean that Nikki and her lover will be happy again. Some of the implied meaning that Nikki also wrote in this song are that they are in a lose-lose situation, a toxic relationship where they lose and cannot win. Lose is written off one loss, and it's basically like admitting or bracing yourself for the loss that is about to happen. And there is the message of the song. When love is putting somebody else before yourself, sometimes what's familiar is what's comfortable, no matter how bad or toxic it is, you just don't really care and just want to continue on, and that's not a good thing. You have to be able to get out of that zone. Sometimes you gotta accept that you're getting pleasure from people because that's just how life is sometimes. Pleasure is luxury because apparently many of us don't have the opportunity of it. When each of us fixes our toxic ways of thinking, there is still room for growth. Self-worth is just like you need to learn to be okay with things people can disappoint you. Winning is more than just wanting to achieve or secure that stupid thing called love. We know ourselves better, so don't worry, everything will be fine in the end. Equality in a relationship always gives rise to difference in perspective between the partners. But that's why is the reason why I chose this song. The reason I chose the song "Lose" is that actually it is my favorite song from the entire Moonchild album. The meaning and the message in the song are very deep. The choice of lyrics are poetic, beautiful, and full of implied meaning. Is one of the strong reasons I chose this song. This song also has little melody, so it is satisfying to the ears. In my opinion, the message that this song wants to convey is also relevant to the current situation, where toxic relationships are still rampant, which are still maintained by interested parties of the basis of love, they say. Apart from that, you just said in one of our interviews, over time the meaning and the message of this song can only change into self-willing, a dialogue with oneself. Honestly, the strongest reason I chose this song was because I'm a big fan of Nikki. I really like her personality, her voice, her songs, which are full of poetic sentences. For me, Nikki is a talented musician who dares to dream as big as possible. Anyway, she's an Indonesian who has had a successful career abroad as a musician and is the first Indonesian female musician to perform at Coachella in 2022. That's all from me. Thanks so much for watching. Hope it is useful and see you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.